Hi, welcome to Sakshi FIIT NEET Academy. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about types of carbons. In organic molecules, based on the hybridization, we have a sp3 carbon, sp2 carbon and a sp carbon, which is singly bonded around the carbon. If 4 single bonds are there, that is sp3 hybridized carbon. Around the carbon, 1 double bond, 2 single bonds are there, that is sp2 carbon, that is sp2 hybridized carbon. And next, around the carbon, one side a triple bond, one side single bond called, that is a sp hybridized carbon, that we know already based on the chemical bonding. Coming to carbon bonding, if the carbon bonded to one carbon, so based on that particular specified carbon, if the carbon bonded to one carbon, that is primary carbon. If the carbon bonded to two carbon, that is a secondary carbon. If the carbon bonded to three carbons, tertiary carbon. If the carbon bonded to 4 carbons, that is a quaternary carbon. So when carbon has a 4 single bonds, that means when the carbon is sp3 hybridized and based on the bonding with other carbons, we have a particular classification, that is a primary carbon, secondary carbon and a tertiary carbon. Coming to next, based on the hybridization, that means based on the double bond, if the group directly bonded to the double bond, we have a vinyl classification. If the group bonded to the carbon, which is sp3 carbon, that sp3 carbon bonded to double bond, that is called allylic carbon. So now here we are going to discuss about which is primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary based on the sp3 hybridization. Next, which is allylic and vinylic group. So let's begin. Types of carbons. Types of carbons. To understand clearly, I just taking different molecules, 4 types of molecules. Here this is a CH4 molecule. Now I am taking all the whatever the molecules and which is a specified carbon has sp3 hybridized. We are going to discussing about sp3 hybridized carbon. So based on the carbon to carbon bonding and based on the number of carbons around a particular carbon, we classified carbons into primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary. So by taking these examples, it's very easy to find which carbon is classified as which carbon. That means whether primary or secondary, tertiary or quaternary. Here I am taking a CH4 molecule. Better I am taking a structural formula, that is this is a CH4 molecule. Next, now in this molecule 2 carbons are bonded each other and this terminal carbon has 3 hydrogens and this terminal carbon has 3 hydrogens. Next, this carbon bonded to next carbon and bonded to next carbon. Now this terminal carbon has 3 hydrogens. We know around the carbon there should be 4 bonds, carbon to carbon, and the remaining 3 are hydrogens. Now here around this carbon we have 1 carbon here, 1 carbon here, remaining 2 are hydrogens. Now this terminal carbon bonded to carbon and has a 3 hydrogens. Next, here I am taking this carbon bonded to this carbon, the next carbon and third carbon. I am just we are studying about this carbon. Now again this carbon bonded to 3 hydrogens. Next, this carbon bonded to 3 hydrogens. Now here, so around this carbon we have 3 CH3s, 4 bonds are clear. Now 1 bond is with a hydrogen. Next, this is the carbon which we are studying on about this carbon. Now this carbon bonded to all the 4 carbons with the 4 different groups. CH3, I am directly writing CH3. This carbon bonded to 3 hydrogens and this carbon bonded to 3 hydrogens, this carbon bonded to 3 hydrogens, this carbon bonded to 3 hydrogens. So here how can we classify which carbon is primary, secondary, tertiary and a quaternary? Now here I am taking the carbon, this is a carbon bonded to 4 hydrogens. So there is no bonding with a carbon, just we are calling it's a methyl group, methane. There is no carbon to carbon bonding, this simple methane group. Now I am coming to next molecule. Here see Around this carbon we have 3 hydrogens, 1 carbon. Around this carbon we have 3 hydrogens, 1 carbon. The sp3 hybridized carbon has 1 carbon bond and remaining 3 are hydrogens. That is called primary carbon. That is represented with 1 degree. Primary carbon. So is it clear? So when carbon sp3 hybridized carbon has 1 carbon to carbon bond and remaining 3 are hydrogens. This is classified as primary carbon. Next I am taking this molecule. So to classify secondary carbon, I am just studying about this carbon. Now see here, this is sp3 hybridized carbon. This carbon bonded to this terminal carbon, which is CH3, and here CH3. That means this carbon bonded to 2 carbons, remaining 2 are hydrogens. That is called a secondary carbon. That is represented with this 2 degree. That is, see, this carbon bonded to 2 carbons, whether these carbons are CH3 or CH2 or whatever, this carbon bonded to 2 carbons and 2 hydrogens. This is classified as secondary carbon. Next here in this molecule, so in this structure the molecule look like somewhat complex here. So better I am writing like this. So this carbon bonded to CH3, this carbon bonded to CH3, here CH3. So around this carbon, 1 hydrogen is there, remaining 3 are carbons. This sp3 hybridized carbon has 3 carbon bonds, 1 hydrogen bond. That is called a tertiary carbon. Represented with a 3 degree. That is, see here, this carbon bonded to 3 carbons, 1 hydrogen. It's become tertiary carbon. Now next molecule, this is a carbon which 4 bonds, which is hybridized. All the 4 bonds are with 4 carbons, 4 different carbons, CH3, second CH3, third CH3, fourth CH3. Here for understanding purpose I just took this example. In this molecule all these 4 carbons are CH3s, but coming to other molecules, whatever, when we are studying about a carbon, if the carbon bonded to 4 carbons, so may the carbons are CH3s or whatever other chain, just we need to observe that carbon to first element. If first carbon, the second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, it's become quaternary carbon. Fourth degree carbon, quaternary carbon. So this is the classification based on the sp3. When the sp3 hybridized carbon is there and the carbon bonded to 1 carbon and 3 hydrogens, that is called a primary carbon. Here the carbon sp3 hybridized which is with the 2 carbons, 2 hydrogens, that is called a secondary carbon. Now here carbon sp3 hybridized 3 carbons, 1 hydrogen, called a tertiary carbon. Next around this carbon, which is sp3, 4 carbons, all the 4 bonds are with 4 different carbons, that is become quaternary carbon. So this is a common classification. It's very easy but it's very important in organic reactions. We will take some examples, then we will differentiate which is primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary. I am taking other molecules for example. So may I remove this part? This is an example. It's a cyclohexane. Better this is a first example. Now see here we have 6 carbons which are cyclic, 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is a CH3 bond, CH3 CH3. Now I am starting from this carbon. See here, this carbon has 2 hydrogens and a remaining with 2 carbons. Whether the carbon CHR, CH3 or whatever, this carbon bonded to first carbon and second carbon, means This carbon has two carbons, two hydrogens. So obviously this carbon become secondary carbon. Secondary carbon. Next, see this carbon bonded to first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon. 2 are CH2, CH2, remaining 2 are CH3, CH3. So obviously this carbon bonded to 4 carbons, it's become quaternary carbon. It's become quaternary carbon. Next, this carbon, it's a CH2. So one bond with this carbon, one bond with this carbon, remaining 2 are hydrogens. So it's a secondary carbon. Next here, this carbon bonded to this carbon, this carbon, this carbon, and the fourth one is hydrogen, that's imaginary. So now around this carbon we have 1 2 3 carbons, 1 hydrogen. So what type of carbon is this? It's a tertiary carbon. Tertiary carbon. Next here, this is a CH3. This carbon bonded to 1 carbon and remaining 3 are hydrogens. It's become primary carbon. Now here it's a CH2. 1 carbon, 1 bond with this carbon, 1 bond with this carbon, remaining 2 are hydrogens. It's a secondary carbon. Now coming to here, this is also secondary carbon because 2 bonds with the 2 hydrogens, carbon, carbon. So 2 carbons bonded to this carbon and remaining 2 are hydrogens. So obviously it's become secondary carbon. Now CH3 means 3 hydrogens, 1 carbon. Here CH3, 3 hydrogens, 1 carbon. This is a primary carbon, primary carbon. Next, I am taking another example. This is a molecule. Now here CH3, CH3, CH3. This is a carbon which bonded to alkyl groups. Here the carbon bonded to this carbon bonded to this carbon. Now you can differentiate that this is a carbon bonded to 1 carbon. This carbon has particular chain. So you can differentiate that it's a alkyl group. It's a alkyl group. So this is CH3, carbon with 3 hydrogens and a 1 carbon chain, that is 1 alkyl group, that is going to differentiate as a primary carbon. Primary carbon. Now coming to this carbon bonded to first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon. That means this carbon bonded to 4 carbons. The carbons, whether they are CH3s or something chain or whatever, that carbons have something extended chain, whatever. This carbon bonded to 4 carbons. That means 4 alkyl groups, organic groups. This is classified as quaternary carbon. Next, this carbon bonded to this carbon bonded to this carbon. That means this carbon has 3 hydrogens, 1 organic group, that is carbon group. So to this carbon bonded, this carbon has again something extension. That means this is called a organic group. 1 organic group bonded to this carbon and 3 hydrogens are there. It has become primary carbon. It's become primary carbon. Now this carbon bonded to this carbon has chain. So 1 alkyl group, again remaining 3 are hydrogens. So this is also primary carbon. Now here this carbon bonded to 1 2 3 carbons, 1 hydrogen. That means 3 alkyl groups, 1 hydrogen. This is tertiary carbon. Now this carbon has 3 hydrogens, 1 alkyl group. It's become primary carbon. And this carbon has carbon, that means alkyl group, organic group, and 3 hydrogens. This is also become primary carbon. So we can represent easily. Now here this carbon R, so better I am taking, this is CH3. This carbon bonded to 1 alkyl group. Alkyl group means organic group, carbon to carbon bond. This is called a primary. We discussed it now. Primary carbon. Next, now this carbon has R represents a organic group. For this carbon we can represent like a CH3 bonded to R. R means this carbon. This carbon may only CH3 or whatever the carbon chain, that is called a R group, that is a organic group. Now 2 alkyl groups, 2 hydrogens. It's become secondary carbon. it's become secondary carbon. Next, this carbon has 3 alkyl groups. So 3 carbons and 1 hydrogen. We can represent like this. 1 alkyl group, second alkyl group, third alkyl group bonded to this carbon. So around this carbon we have 3 alkyl groups, 1 hydrogen. This is called a tertiary carbon. Tertiary carbon. Next, 4 alkyl groups. So alkyl groups means 4 carbons, CH3, 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 CH3 or CH2 something chain, CH2 something chain or cyclic, whatever carbons are bonded to these carbon. Those carbons we can classify as organic groups represented with a R. So this is become a quaternary carbon. So commonly in a chemistry, the primary we can represent like this RCH3, secondary R2CH2, tertiary R3CH, quaternary R4C. It means around the carbon 4 alkyl groups are there. Quaternary, around the carbon 3 alkyl groups, 1 hydrogen. Tertiary, around the carbon 2 alkyl groups, 2 hydrogens. Secondary, around the carbon 1 alkyl, 3 hydrogens. That is primary. So here we discussed which is primary carbon, secondary carbon, tertiary carbon and a quaternary carbon. Simple. If the carbon bonded to 1 carbon, primary. Carbon bonded to 2 carbons, secondary. Carbon bonded to 3 carbons, that is tertiary. Carbon bonded to 4 carbons, that is quaternary. Instead of just carbon, we can represent a R. R bonded to carbon. If we have only one R, that means 1 carbon organic group, primary. 2 R's, secondary. 3 R's, tertiary. 4 R bonds, that is quaternary carbon. So hope you understand well what is which is primary, which is secondary, which is quaternary and which is tertiary. So now we will discuss about a allylic group and a vinylic group. In organic molecules, in organic chemistry, we have a molecules which have a particular functional group. In the molecule we have a functional group. So based on the functional group attached carbon, if it is sp3, then we have a primary group, secondary group, tertiary group. If the functional group bonded to double bonded carbon, then those are classified as allyl group and a vinyl group. So now we discuss about a allyl and a vinyl. So may I remove this part? Next, vinyl group, which is allyl group. This is based on the sp2 hybridized carbon. Based on the sp2 hybridized carbon. Here a group, example group, may it's a halogens or may it's a hydroxy group or cyanide group or etc. Whatever the group bonded to particular carbon, that is around sp2. Based on that we classified a vinyl group and a allyl group. So what is vinyl group? Here I am taking the molecule, this is CH2 bonded to CH2. It's simple, sp2 hybridized carbon. Out of 2 hydrogens, 1 hydrogen is substituted by halogen. Okay, so here otherwise I can write like this. So CH2 bonded to CH, so both are sp2 hybridized carbons. This sp2 hybridized carbon bonded to particular group. If the group, this is X, here I am taking X, means halogens, it may fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine. So if you take a fluorine, this fluorine bonded to the carbon which is sp2, which is sp2 carbon. This is called a vinyl group. So especially we can commonly we can classify this halogen as a vinyl halogen because this halogen bonded to sp2 carbon, directly bonded to sp2 carbon, so we can classify this group as a vinyl group. So group become halogen, that is vinyl fluoride or vinyl chloride or vinyl bromide or vinyl iodide. So simple, what is a vinyl group? The group which directly bonded to sp2 carbon, the group which are directly bonded to sp2 carbon called a vinyl group. So we here vinyl fluoride, vinyl chloride, vinyl bromide or vinyl iodide. Otherwise here I am taking a other example. This is OH bonded to sp2 carbon, so it's become vinyl alcohol. This is called a vinyl alcohol. Otherwise here I'm taking example here. So here this cyanide bonded to sp2 carbon, so vinyl nitrile. Simple, whatever the group directly bonded to sp2 carbon called a vinyl group. So what is mean by allyl group? Is it clear? The group which bonded to sp2 carbon called a vinyl group, whether it's a chlorine, bromine, iodine or hydroxy group or cyanide group or any particular group bonded to sp2 carbon called a vinyl group. So in the place of group you can just substitute a name: vinyl halide, vinyl chloride, vinyl bromide, vinyl iodide, vinyl nitrile, vinyl hydroxy, that means vinyl alcohol. So let's discuss about a allyl group. Next, allyl group. Here same, the group which bonded to sp3 carbon, is bonded to sp2 carbon. That means the group which bonded to sp3 carbon is adjacent to sp2 carbon. So in between the group and the sp2 carbon we have one sp3 hybridized carbon. The group which is directly bonded to sp3 carbon, which sp3 carbon bonded to sp2 carbon called a allyl group. See here, the group, whether it's a halogen or nitrile group or hydroxy group or whatever the group, which group bonded to sp3 carbon, which bonded to sp2, called allyl group. Here I am taking an example. Now see here, this chlorine bonded to sp3 carbon. This sp3 carbon is adjacent to sp2, means sp3 carbon bonded to this sp2 carbon. This is sp3 carbon, which is a single bonded. This is called allyl chloride. This is called allyl chloride. Next, now see here, how can we give a common functionality? Now double bond, and here this is a carbon, sp3 carbon, this is sp3 carbon, and this carbon bonded to sp2 carbon. So the group which bonded to sp3 is adjacent to sp2, so we can call it's become allyl alcohol. This is allyl alcohol. Is it clear? The group which bonded to sp3 bonded to sp2 carbon, that is called allyl group, whether it's a chlorine, bromine, iodine or fluorine. Coming to other groups like a hydroxy group, that is alcohol group, or nitrile group, or any group which bonded to sp3 carbon which is adjacent to sp2 carbon is called a allyl group. So hope you understand well. Based on the sp3 we discussed what is primary carbon, secondary carbon, tertiary carbon and a quaternary carbon. Based on the sp2 hybridization we have a vinyl group, allyl group. So hope you understand well. Subscribe the channel, share, like, comment and hit the bell icon so that you will get latest video lectures. Thank you.